Hey guys, this is the continuation from the last vlog. Welcome back. I am still in the process of cleaning up the desk here. I did go to the post office and I stopped and got a pair of these. It's not the proper iPhone AirPods or anything like that. It's just this brand, and they were $21, which is not horrible. I would pay the same price for something like this if I bought them on Amazon. I've already put them on. They sound fine. I don't see a whole lot of difference between these and the ones that Apple are selling for like $200, $300, $400, $500. So Jeremy actually has a pair of AirPods like from Apple because he got them at work, and they were given to him because he did something and he earned them, I guess. So this is what they look like, and really, first glance, there's not much of a difference. So yeah, gonna give those a go. I watch a lot of YouTube videos at night while I'm laying down in bed because Jeremy goes to sleep a lot earlier than I do because he's working right now and I'm not yet anyway. So I'm tired of getting tangled up in headphones while I'm laying down. So no, I will not fall asleep with these in my ears. So that'll be helpful. So I'm just going to charge them up actually just a little bit. It comes with this little tiny thing. This is not sponsored. This company doesn't know I bought this. I don't even know what this is for yet. I haven't even looked. But that's what's going on. I'm playing Elvenar on Jeremy's phone because we're trying to get the airships that are in the quest and everything that's going on. So we're doing that. So I've got his personal phone here and I'm playing that. I've uploaded a YouTube video, which will be up as you're watching this. So if you missed the last one, head over and check it out. And I've got some resin molds. So I'm going to put you up on the tripod here, open this up, and see what kind of goodies are inside. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and open up these molds. There's quite a few in there. So let's see what they look like. These took forever to get here, so I'm hoping they're kind of, yeah, I was expecting them to be a little flimsy, but they're kind of neat though. If you can see, they've got like little ridges and what have you, so I can do different colors for each of these. And these are actually quite deep, so these two here could even be made for keychains. I'm really excited to start working with these. This here is like a two-piece thing. It's really neat, and the fun thing is I could even fill these up and then put them inside here afterwards to make other things because it just looks like it fits that way. But look at the neat things that we could do with that. It's really neat. So that's the first one there. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. That's kind of cool. This one here, there's little squares and a rectangle, and these here can actually fit into these and you can make different things with it. So I really hope these molds don't get ruined really easily because these are going to be really neat to be making necklaces and everything with. So I'm super excited to see how that's going to turn out. So I think it's going to be really neat. And then we have this one here. It's also got little tiny pieces that can fit. Each one of these pieces can fit in one of these molds here. So that's super cool as well. And if you guys can see it in the back there. The unicorn mold is still on the way from BC somewhere, but it is what it is. And then we have these two. So you fill this one up, and then this one in turn fits into here. And then you fill this one up, and then this one in turn fits into here. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm super excited to work with these, and I actually have the heater going. You can hear it in the background, and that's purposely so I can start working with some of these. If the heat is not at a certain temperature here in the room, the resin doesn't sit properly. So all the windows are open in my house because it's nice outside, and I have to keep the heat on in this room just to make sure the resin stays the way it should. But these are super cool. I like all these little bits and bob pieces in here. So like I said, I really hope the molds do seem thicker than some of the crappy molds I've gotten from China. So I'm hoping that because they do feel nice and thick, they're going to be good for this stuff. But super excited. Like, this is going to fit in here. That's going to be so cool. And then I could just use these how I want. I don't even have to put this in here. I do Selena, the kid, actually went out in the backyard today and picked me some buttercups. So I'm super excited to flatten those out and maybe stick some of them in here without having to use these sides over here. So I do have some buttercups. I do have some daisies to work with, and we'll have some new items hopefully over on Etsy using these things within the next week or two. Probably should mention these little guys as well. We went to Eastport Beach yesterday and picked up these little crabs. They're fully intact. They're dead. Little tawny things. I'm hoping to set in some resin, maybe in like a pendant or something. I'm sure somebody will like them. Yeah, they don't stink or anything. There's probably not a whole lot of meat in there to go bad because they're such tiny things. But these here crabs, I believe, would get like to the size of my hand. But I think a bird got at them, or they died somehow anyway. And I figured that I would pick them up and bring them home and put them to good use rather than just let them fall apart there on the beach. Hey guys, sorry I'm giving you this crappy angle all the time. Just I don't know what else to do at the moment. I'm struggling a little bit here with space. The reason why I wanted to pop in was I got these unicorn molds. You guys know I've been waiting for these for a while. The wait was kind of pointless because these molds are crap. I'm just gonna plain and blunt say it. This one right here, you can't really tell it on the camera, but this leg over here in the far side is supposed to be cut out to add into the keychain or whatever it is you want to make this into. Sorry about my nails, guys. This leg right here is not even fully cut out, so I'm going to have a Pegasus with one leg and a part of another one, but that's it. The other problem is, look how thin the back of this is. The mold itself is super good and it seems like a really good quality silicone, but then you turn it over and you can see right through the mold here, and I think one pour and that's gonna break. I am gonna pour some resin in it. I'm not gonna do anything fancy with it just in case, but this leg right here is what really irritates me. I don't know if I can take an X-Acto knife and try to cut that out myself and see if I can make that work, but I was really hopeful for these, and they would have been really nice. Alright, so then we have this other one here. Sorry, the cat was getting into something. We have a horse right here, which seems that I might be able to pour that one. It seems like it's cut all the way through, so I'm going to give that one a try. Then we have this Pegasus right here, and there's also a unicorn right here. Now, I've never poured molds this small before, so I don't know what's going to happen. And then we get down to this unicorn right here that I'm assuming it's wearing a bow. I think that's what it is. And the same problem is that up here, the mold is really nice and thick. And then when you get down to the deepest section of the mold, you can see through it again. And if they just poured another couple millimeters of silicone on the top of this, it would have been nice. But I do have a funny feeling that this is going to be wrecked. But this is like a bow and some like ribbon and what have you that's sticking out here. And then you have the unicorn. So I don't think I'm going to be able to pour it so that it looks decent. I'm going to try to pour some like ribbon colored resin down in here, see what happens anyway. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't, maybe I'll be able to get one pour out of it, but I can guarantee you that this is a really crappy mold, and I would not recommend anyone to purchase these if you see them on Amazon. They are not worth it. This one, like I had mentioned, is not fully cut out. There is missing a leg, and this one here is so thin it's probably going to break down in the center the first time that I give it a go. So I am going to pour these today. I'm not going to show it on film because I know a lot of people don't like watching me do that. If you do, let me know, because I really would like to show more of this, but I just feel like some people are getting tired of the resin. But let's go see what happens. This here, if they came out decent, this one and this one could make for cute earrings or cute I can't say it could be a pin because the pin backing wouldn't fit in there, but I mean, little charms maybe. We could do little charms. But let's see what happens anyway. And I do have some of those necklaces that I got in the mail the other day. I have all of these as well that I want to try. But let's go do something because I have a bunch of illustrations to do and not a lot of time to get it done in. Alright guys, so it's the 23rd of June, and I think it's the 23rd, maybe it's the 22nd, I don't friggin' know. I want to do something different, okay? As most of you may know, I have a vlog channel, and it's called the Artistic Newfie Vlogs, and I don't use it anymore. I haven't vlogged over there in about a year now. I think the last one that I did was I said, hey, I'm back. But it didn't really come back. I've really spent most of my time making art videos, and I didn't want to make a video for both channels and it would have been repetitive over on the other one because I started doing the studio vlogs this past 2 years. So I was watching Bailey last night and she's like, I'm going to combine both my channels and you guys can watch the vlogs over on the art channel because I don't want to film art videos anymore. And I'm like, well fuck, that's how I feel. And I'm like, yeah, I just swore. Like, I don't care anymore. Like, I'm tired of putting on a front, and I'm tired of only showing you guys what I think you want to see rather than what I want to share. So going forward, I'm gonna do the same thing. I haven't, like I said, I haven't been over on that channel and I haven't vlogged for so long. And I have like 80 subscribers over there, and half of them don't even watch the videos. I may have gotten like 10 views on each, but I want to turn this station into not just an art channel, because I don't do top-down speed paints anymore, and I haven't for a while, and I don't want to. I've also listened to a few other people's vlogs. Apple Cheeks was one of them, and I was watching hers last night, and she's like, people have been telling her they want to see more real content in the studio vlogs, and not just art. And that's what I got out of it anyway. And I'm like, well, I feel the same way, and why does it take for me to hear somebody else say these things and to do these things for me to want to do it as well? So that is what I'm gonna do. Like, this video is not this channel is not just about art anymore. It's not a lifestyle channel either. Most of my stuff is still gonna be art related because that's what I do. But if we go on a trip, if we go out for a drive, if there's something I want to vlog about that's not art related, I'm gonna do it because I really enjoy vlogging. And the reason why I stopped, like I had mentioned, was because I was doing studio vlogs on this channel and I didn't want to be repetitive over on the other one. So you're gonna see my pets, you're gonna see my husband, maybe not my kid, because we try not to have her on film too much because of like custody issues and things like that. So she probably won't make an appearance that often. My glasses are finally back to normal. I have transitions in my glasses, and they get dark when I go outside. It is gonna be possibly 37 degrees here today. I'm just getting ready in there now just to pour a little bit of resin. Anyway, I've been ranting for 4 minutes. That's the gist of things going forward. I'm including whatever the hell I want on this channel. Like it or lump it, that's, you know, that's, I don't know. like it or don't like it, I don't care. Like it or lump it may not be a saying all over the place. I want to show more of my personality. It's the same thing that Bailey was talking about on her channel. I'm not just doing this because she's doing it. I'm not trying to be a copycat, but I have been feeling this way for a while. And like she said, you can't really get your personality across when you're doing a voiceover and you're just talking about your painting. So I want people to see me. I want people to see my personality. I want you guys to know that I'm not all serious and trying to push my store all the time, although it does come across that way. But that's just, it's not. I want to show you the more fun side of me as well. So that's the plan. Like, let's just screw around and see what happens, and hopefully you guys like the content. How about we'll keep it at that. So all right, I'm gonna go get some work done. All right guys, I did go ahead and pour quite a few things. I have some things going on in there. I poured 2 more cats. They're not metallic on the other side, but I'm hoping the colors might do something with it. I got some stuff in there, and I got that weird unicorn in there. We're gonna see what happens with the leg, but I got all of this done. Hopefully I'll be able to demold it before bed tonight, but it was pretty late in the day doing it, so 12 hours is about 2 a.m. so I may leave it until tomorrow just to be on the safe side. I don't want to ruin any of the new molds that I just got, so we'll check back in with this a little bit later. All right guys, so this is the package of art prints that I'm going to be putting up for the giveaway. I'm getting ready to do that now. I'm just waiting on Affinity Designer or Affinity Photo, whatever it is. I got it coming open there, waiting for that. I did put the sticker in the back, and I'm going to, whoever wins, I'm going to put in a random vinyl sticker as well on top of that, just to say thank you for entering and to show some extra appreciation. So I'm getting ready to put this up as you're watching this video. If you're watching it on the 26th, I think, I'm just checking the date there really quick. The 26th is when this video is going up. This giveaway probably has already started over on Instagram, but you can enter the giveaway down below as well. I would prefer if you were subbed to my channel and that I was actually able to see that, or if you'd like, you can sub and send me a screenshot through private message on Instagram. I don't care how that works, but I just need proof that you are subscribed to my channel. And even over on Instagram, I'll have the rules and whatever listed over there. There's not going to be a whole lot there, and it is open worldwide, just to let you guys know. So you'll have until the 30th of June, which is Tuesday of next week, to jump in on the giveaway. And yeah, just head over there and check out the rules and everything if you haven't already done so already. And that's pretty much all there is to it. Good luck, and I hope whoever wins it will appreciate the gesture. Found a random name generator on the internet, or name picker I should say, and I've entered in these weird lines right here. Technically the day of, this is going to be names of people who have entered. Just to throw it out there, I did put over in the giveaway rules that you can have 2 entries, one from being a follower on Instagram, and then one if you come over to my latest video, tell me you're from Instagram, because you would have already entered once over there, that you're coming over from Instagram and you'd like to have a second entry into the little giveaway here. So that is the only way you can get the second entry. Do not subscribe to my channel if you don't intend to support me and you're only here for the giveaway. That's not how this really works, and you shouldn't do that just to get something. I really would appreciate if those of you who are subscribing to the channel are actually coming here because you want to see what content I'm putting out. Anyway, this is what is happening. I'm going to show you guys that it actually works here. So this is how I'm going to pick a winner on the 1st of July to see who wins the giveaway. So it's gonna do its thing, and so this person here would have won. So just wanted to throw it out there, let you guys know that this is how it's gonna be done, and good luck to everyone. And yeah, we're gonna go from there. All right guys, so I went ahead and transferred over these 3 pieces just to see what they look like. I did unmold the 2 cats as well, and those are going to be up on Etsy soon. I also just did one of these just for fun yesterday. I don't know if anyone would like that for a necklace or something, but we can give it a go. But I was really curious to see how these were going to turn out, and
This one here I'm going to fill with black, but the other ones I think I'm going to fill with white, just so that you can see the different layers inside the pendant. The other ones are all done as well. It's just I have to go and clean my Jeep before it gets too hot. I think it's already like 25 degrees outside, and I don't want to be out there in that too long. But I do have these right here that need to be put into these pieces. And then I have these, again, that need to go over in here. And I'm really excited to see how this blue and white one played out up there, because it seems to be one of my favorites so far. So it kind of reminds me of the ocean. I have these as well. So I just did these just to test it out, because I didn't know what it was going to look like. Actually, let's go and pull these two out right now, because these here actually have to go in those two molds. So I'll be right back. Look at this, is actually pretty cool. I mean, the back, you know, it's not, to me, it's not like one of the nicest things that I've done, but like I said, like I always say, somebody is actually going to like this. I think that's pretty cool. And then this was the other one that came out of it as well. So this one is pretty cool too. Got a lot of different things on the inside. I'm sure somebody will like it. I forgot to mention that I did a heart as well. This one right here. So it's another piece that'll be up on the shop eventually. I still have these 3 necklaces over here that I need to do. And I have a bunch of coasters, but no one seems to be interested in the coasters. So I think I'm just going to leave those for like local sales if we have any conventions in the next year. They're not going to go bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to package them up and put them aside. If anything, great Christmas gifts. I could actually customize them with somebody's name, and they could be really, really nice Christmas gifts. So that is the plan for those, if anything else. And yeah, so I have all of these that I have to pour more in today. I got my skull there that's not open yet, and a couple necklaces. Let's go get that Jeep cleaned, and then I need to grab a shower, and then we're gonna get at this. And I already have a helper here today.
Hey guys, so I thought I would show you these. You'll have to excuse my hands, they're very dry as usual. I'm gonna pop these out and put them over in the other section where I'm gonna finish these off a little bit later today. I just wanna make sure I can get them out of the molds. I thought that I would do a bit of a demolding here, but you'll have to also bear with my lack of coordination. So these are coming out really nice. I saw someone on Etsy make necklaces out of these, but oh, we're okay. We're okay. Oh, we're good, we're good. But rather than putting this in the piece where it belongs, that's not right. She was just selling them as they were. That doesn't look right at all. Well, maybe it goes this way. Yeah, it fits in there better. So it would go like that. Yeah, she would just make these pieces and sell them as they were, but that's not how they're supposed to be made. I think the purple one and the blue one here are going to be my favorite. That turned out really cool. And you just take it and you shove it in the correct way. Just like so. I'm hoping it's going to fit in a tad bit better than that. I'm just going to have to be sure that I have it all set over where it needs to be, because when I start pouring the resin, I don't want the resin to go back and sink down behind there. I know this is a horrible setup. I'll have to work on it. Whoops. So this piece is going to go over in this corner, up snug. Oh, these are coming out super nice. It's still a little bit bendable, but that's okay. And then this piece is going to go over there like that. So now all I have to do is figure out, I'm probably going to do these in clear, just so you can see the steps here. Hopefully you guys can see that okay, but yeah, that's how that one's gonna go. I'm a little bit concerned about this piece doesn't seem to fit snug, and like I said, I don't want resin to be going out around, but they look really nice, and I'm really eager to see what they're gonna look like with the resin poured in there. And we have a couple more that I need to do. Sometimes I find it very hard to work and talk at the same time. Oh, so yeah, see, I don't know if anyone's gonna like this one. I know it's kind of cool if I put some clear resin in there. I mean, it should be okay. I find that maybe I just have to fit it in the mold right, because this one here, you guys probably can't see it, but right in the top here, there's a bit of a gap, and I don't want that to be a problem when I'm putting the resin in there. So I don't know, I guess I'll have to figure that out. And then we have this one here. Hopefully it didn't stick. And that one's gonna go in there just like so. I mean, I think they look really cool, and I can't wait to actually finish making these. I think they're gonna turn out really nice. This is meant to be the front, so I'm probably gonna have to sand them lightly when they're done and then dome them possibly, but that's those. And there's just a couple other little ones here that I don't know what I'll do with, but I'm sure I can turn them into something. These little ones make me a bit nervous because it's a lot harder to pour resin in these little things. See, that one fits in there nice and snug. That's the way that it should be. And then this one is gonna go in here. And this one is gonna go down there. And then I just have to finish pouring these. These are super cute. I hope you guys are gonna like them, and I hope they're gonna find homes real quick. These probably will be on Etsy in the next week or so. So if you're interested in seeing how this works out, keep that in mind. So yeah, I already did the other ones, like I had mentioned. That's what these look like. And I do have a crow skull here that we can take out. Oh my goodness, did I ruin it? No, it's coming apart. I'm always worried that I've ruined the molds. This one here I don't think came out the greatest. There were some air bubbles that I didn't get, but we'll see. I have bad fingers, so these are really hard to pull out. Okay. All right, there's a couple little bubbles in it, but I mean, that's not too bad. I looked up some of the other people selling things like this on Etsy, and even with the cracks and the bubbles in them, they're not selling them for very cheap because it kind of adds to the look of the skull. So this is going to be another one that's going to be up on Etsy soon. I'm going to put that over with my stash there. And that's pretty much it. Like I had mentioned, I did demold this one as well, and this one here turned out really cute. I like how the colors all mix together. I'm not overly fond of all these little indents and everything right here, and I wish maybe I had put the torch in the resin as I was going, but I didn't do that. So, but I mean, it adds character to the piece. That's what I think anyway. I'm not going to sell this as a seconds. I'm just going to let it finish hardening up, and I'm just going to list it if I don't keep it for myself, because I kind of like this one. All right, that's all I got for now. I'll show you guys the rest of the pendants, the necklaces, when I get them done. So that's probably going to be tomorrow.
It's pretty much my favourite part of the work that I do, apart from making art, obviously. And it was something that I really...
Hey guys, it is the 25th, and it is like 8:30 in the morning, and we're getting ready to leave to go out of town. But I forgot to show you guys this yesterday, and I thought I'd show it to you today. This is one of the pieces that I made a while ago. This the rectangle looking piece, and I had some of these lampwork beads, glass beads, lampwork beads, I'm not sure what you call them, sitting around that I don't use for anything, and I don't wear the bracelets or anything. And I thought I would take them apart and just add a little something else to the necklace. So put it on something different other than wood, but that's what that would look like. Cat hairs all over the place. I think it kind of looks neat. I have a few other ones there that I can do this with as well that aren't posted on Etsy already. Only thing is the cost of these are going to go up because these lampwork beads, or the glass beads, they're not cheap by any means. So I'm planning on doing that and just adding something a little extra to the pieces here. I'm also going to show you these unicorns because I forgot to show this yesterday as well. So remember I had mentioned that the leg of the unicorn right here in the corner is not visible, and the mold was so thin that it was going to stick right in these areas back here, and lo and behold, guess what happened? This unicorn doesn't have a back leg, and the resin ran like crazy. This is so thin that it's gonna be like, it's no good for anything. And oh, sorry, didn't mean to get so close. This center portion right here is stuck real good down in there. Now, if there was something done with this leg and the leg was actually cut out, and the legs of the piece were a little bit wider. I guess maybe if the whole mold was bigger in general, like this, it just doesn't work right. If you were doing this like plaster Paris or something and you wanted to make like brooches and stuff, like this is gonna break right away. I really do not recommend these molds at all. This is not even the worst one. I'll show you the worst one. So these little ones here came out kind of decent, and I could use these little things in something else. This one here was pretty good. And this one here kind of came out a little bit decent, but because I wasn't watching what I was doing, there's a lot of overflow. That's my fault. That's not the mold. These two little ones would have come out okay to use, maybe to put inside of a pendant or something to make another necklace. But this one right here doesn't look like it has a back leg either. This one back here. Same thing with the other side. Like, I know it's not supposed to be a big mold, but they're not made very well. I had said that the mold was going to stick. You see this really see-through part right here, and it did. It stuck down in there. If you can see where the bow is, it's all little parts of the mold still stuck up in there. The unicorn horn came out really nice, and it would have been a nice piece. Sorry guys, I'm drinking orange juice and I'm smacking my lips and I don't mean to. But orange juice sticks to my throat and makes me swallow more often when I'm drinking it, and it's really awkward. But yeah, and this ribbon part up right here, it doesn't look like the mold was made very well for that either. But like I said, as you can see, not a very good mold. I would not recommend. I didn't try this one right here, but I wouldn't recommend buying this on Amazon if you see it. I mean, this was purchased in beginning of April, and I just got it a couple of days ago. The seller was really good with, you know, making sure that it got here and providing tracking information, but it was kind of short-lived when I got it because it's really just not that good. So if you see these on Amazon, think twice before you buy them because they are not that great. But Jeremy, because he's the one that did buy them for me and it's on his Amazon account, is going to reach out to the manufacturer of these and explain the situation. I don't know, maybe if we just got a bad mold, maybe they'll send us a new one, but my guess is they're all like this and they're all going to be crap. So I'll keep you updated on that, let you know what happens. I've got a few new cats made here. That was left over with some resin that I was pouring yesterday. Oh, this one's got a bit of a lip on the back. That's okay though. It's just the back of the keychain. I didn't notice that until I picked it up, but there's this one here. I think going with some of the softer colors is really neat, and the backs kind of look neat on these as well. I do have a new crystal here. That's going to be done eventually. I have this one here already. That's going to be put up on Etsy soon. I have a whole bunch of stuff in here. These are all domed and just drying. I have 2 more cats poured and another necklace, and I have more necklaces underneath here. And just getting a bunch of stuff ready. And like I had mentioned, like these are the things that got pulled out the other day. And there's this one right here. I don't think I showed this one. The fronts of these feel a little bit different because it's layered, but I don't think it's going to matter much. If you look sideways, you can kind of see it, but I don't think it being an issue. I don't think it's going to be an issue, but I think it looks really neat. So we're gonna see how those pan out. This one here is really cute as well. The only thing is, when I list this jewelry up on my store, it's gonna be a little bit more expensive. It took longer to make, and it's like really, yeah, it took a lot longer to make this time around. And because I'm adding extra things to the jewelry, the cost is going to go up just slightly, not a whole lot, because I'm trying to do some new things and trying to make things look a little bit different rather than just, you know, just a single crystal. Like, I know some people would like just a single crystal, but I'm just trying to add a little bit more to it. And I also have this one here as well, but the thing with these, some of them are a little bit chipped on the top. So with that being said, I am going into the city tomorrow, into St. John's, and I'm going to head to Michael's and see if I can find, oh my god, why do I need to do this to myself? I'm just going to put this over here for now. I thought I was going to knock everything. Well, I kind of did knock everything over, but I mean, I thought I was going to knock all this stuff over, which would be horrible. Anyway, I'm going to go into Michael's tomorrow and see if I can't find some jewelry things to help out with this. This one here might get listed as a second, or I may not list it at all because there is bubbles in the back. I don't know what I'm going to do with that one. So that's what I've got going on here. And over here, I am working on my last sticker. I still have to color paint them all, whichever it is I'm going to do. But I am doing a bat. It's initially going to be this way with some crystals, so I'm working on that. So I have today, tomorrow is a bust because I'm going out of town, and it's going to take 3.5 hours to get there and to come back, plus the time to run to Chapters, Michael's, and we're going to Sword and Steel and Staples possibly. The thing is that there's tourists going to be allowed into the province starting on July 3rd. That doesn't sit well with me because some places still have COVID, and I don't know, I just think it's going to be a huge cluster, but it is what it is. So we're just going to run to St. John's tomorrow, get what we need to get just in case a second wave of this crap comes in. And I put a sale up over on the Etsy store as well. So some of the older items that I have, there is a 10% off on those, so I'm making room for the new jewelry. And so if there's anything there you want to check out, pop over and have a look. But that's it for today. I'm going to go and finish this. I'm going to end the vlog here, so I'm going to start doing like a vlog style thing going forward. So tomorrow's trip to out of town, I'm going to include it on next week's vlog. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below in the comment section. I hope you're liking the little stickers that I'm making. Well, they'll be stickers when they're done. Hope you have a great weekend. I hope you guys are all well, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.